Hello everybody, my name is Vivian with VP3 Orinda, and I was just washing my face and putting on a mask, and I chose to put on the Posh Envy This mask. It's got green tea, and I'm not for sure. I don't even have it sitting here with me. But anyways, this video is not about Posh, it's about envy, because I started thinking of that word and just, what I've learned from envy and how it's affected my life and how I grew from it and how I'm thankful that I'm not envious of other people anymore. And it's helped me to be aware of when I didn't like somebody before. Like now I can see why I didn't like them. It was because nothing to do with them. It was my own self. It was my own ego in the way. It was because I felt envious or jealous of them and what they were doing. I'd be a stay-at-home mom and not reaching the potential that I could have reached for the longest time in my life. And I would see other people scroll through Facebook, and you'd see other people doing things that maybe you had thought of doing, you just hadn't got around to doing it yet, or doing things that that you would never be able to do, or all of these different things, and you feel envious of being a woman who's overweight and cute clothes that you can't fit into. Wow, talk about envy there. But so there's lots of different reasons that you can envy somebody. Somebody drives a nicer car, they have a nicer house, their kids love them more, their mom loves them more, their dad loves them more, they have grandparents. My family doesn't have grandparents, so I can imagine my kids growing up and being a little envious towards kids who do have grandparents, because both mine and my husband's parents have passed away. And I've always said that I think that that's probably for the best. Everything's divine timing and happens for a greater reason. And I just think that our ancestors can help us more from where they are than they could here. And we obviously have a purpose in this world. And I think that's another word I wanted to talk about was consciousness, because I think that once you start being conscious of your thoughts and your judgments towards people, you could realize that, wow, I don't like that person, not because that person's annoying or they're arrogant or they're selfish or they're stupid or they talk too much or they talk too loud or they talk too soft or they stutter or you can't understand them or they're always late or they never include you in stuff because they're just not very thoughtful or considerate. The list goes on. You can judge people for all kinds of things, but I think when you stop and realize why you don't like somebody, and then realize that maybe I could choose to understand that person talks a lot because that's just how they are. I can choose to understand that this person is always late because they have a lot going on and they're just a procrastinator, and that's just part of who they are too. Just like you have your own faults and things that you don't do right too. And would you want somebody to sit there and pick at you and judge you to your face or behind your back? I mean, it doesn't really matter, because if somebody has those feelings towards you, that's going to come shine through the way they interact with you anyway. So people don't necessarily have to say stuff to your face. How they really feel is going to come through to you if somebody's aware. If people aren't aware, and then maybe you can wear your mask and people won't notice it a lot. But I feel like I notice people's masks. This goes along with me wearing my envy mask. But I don't know, I just was thinking, I know that there were people that I didn't like, and it caused me to feel envious. And then in that envious, it starts making you feel unworthy. It starts making your self-esteem, go down the pits. And you just need to realize that everything is somebody's perception. And just because you aren't doing what you think that you should be doing now doesn't mean that you can't. It's just a type of mind frame that you have to get into. And if you can realize that your thoughts manifest your life, your reality, then you can maybe try to focus your thoughts on thinking of seeing yourself out of that, seeing yourself out of the stay-home mom that's overweight that can't wear the cute clothes. I know I've been losing weight and being able to buy cuter stuff. I'm actually gonna have to go get me some new leggings because my newest leggings are getting too big on me. But anyways, things can change, they can get better. It's just a matter of what level of consciousness you are at. If you want to stay in the level of consciousness where you think that everything happens because that's just the way that it's going to be and you don't have any control over it, then that's going to be how you live. And best of luck to you. But if you would like to raise your consciousness and be aware that, you know, thoughts do manifest into reality. And if you just like keep an open mind and start looking for synchronicities, if you start noticing one and be like, wow, that's really cool, thanks. And then the universe, God will give you another one and he'll give you another one. And that's what happened with my DNA activation weekend. Um, I would go into more detail about that, but maybe that'll be another message. Not that I'm trying to like make people listen to my messages. I just feel like when I have an idea of sharing something, and I do it, I get growth from that. So if my videos aren't for you, they help me. And that's really all that matters, because this is all an inside job. And just like yours is an inside job as well. I just know what I've been through. And I know that once you heal yourself, you're supposed to try to help other people to heal. And so just don't be envious of other people. Everybody's at their own level. And if you want to be at your max level, then be aware, be conscious, choose gratitude, understanding, and love, and you'll get to where you want to be too. But I hope that you have a great Saturday night, and a good Sunday tomorrow. I will talk to you next time. Bye.